Well, yeah.
So I'm just gonna pick her up on my shoulder and run 30 feet.
Just bolt.
Yeah. I can't dash or anything, right?
Which direction are you bolting into?
I don't know where I'm at.
You're in the middle.
We're in
You're
the
in the
square, and we came from the
Came from
south.
So I'm gonna
So
run
those
south.
Ogres,
I know
and
that
then they
was-
went up here.
Well, they went up here. Yeah, because south would be the most clear because they have the Hydra here and then the 2 land sharks here. So south would be the best.
You also gotta worry about all the houses south.
I know, but
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, I'd rather
I'd
risk
rather-
south than.
Yeah, I just.
Party.
Don't you know you never split the party?
We'll catch up with you
Clerics
guys.
in the
have
back.
fun.
I'm not
Keep
trying
the
to.
fire
Well, we're still
burning.
in the market with you guys. I just didn't want to run towards you guys because
Yeah.
Never let that damn truth out of sight. Dun,
so we can
dun.
still see each other.
Don't you know you never split the party?
Yeah.
We're not split
Okay,
though.
so
I know,
we-
it's just a fun
Okay.
song.
Okay.
It's an actual song.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
so he did his move. Who's next?
Probably isn't gonna work.
You're still not even close enough to attack, so.
Well, no, I'm not. I've changed my mind a
As
bit.
far as everyone knows, you two are still baddies.
I know. That's why I said this is
Unless I
probably
can get a
not
meteor swarm to go off.
going to work, but I'm gonna try it.
I'm having
So,
a hard time.
I yell up to idiot with the sword and the clipboard. Don't worry, we'll get him. And I go chasing after Dragon Dude and Nomi person. And I tell Saturn, come on, let's go get them.
Okay.
We'll bring them back to you, and then we just take off running after them.
He takes off running.
Well, yeah.
You gonna take off running too at this point?
Well, first I'm going to try and do a meteor swarm to cover our escape.
Do you
Dude.
want to?
At that point, they'll know we're not bad.
Fine, I run
If-
with
no, I'm
you.
saying, but if it hits though, dude, it don't matter.
If it hits it, we won't have to run.
Yeah, we will.
Give me a deception check.
But I can't tell you what to do because I'm with big old Dragony. Can I like hands just try to fix things?
15.
I'm sorry.
15 plus deception plus 3, so 18.
18?
Yep.
He looks at 3 of the guards and goes, You, and you! Help him out! Everyone
our
else, back to your duties!
I like
You
our
said
chances.
duty.
Yeah. We did duty.
While I'm running, I'm giggling about that.
Maybe. Where's the bottle?
I don't like water in my ear. Alright, so we're running. What's your speed? 30?
30.
Oh, sweet. So he's going to keep pace ahead of us.
Ahead of
too.
us, yeah. Mine's 25.
I was gonna say mine's 25.
Yes, I can carry here easy without even.
I'm like holding on to the back of your head
One
for
of the
dear life
guards-
because somebody.
The guards keep pace with you two. And one of them yells out off to the side to another guard, Bring the Hydra down south!
How fast is a Hydra? I mean, I'm just saying speed wise, time wise. You know, when they're gonna get there.
It'll take like 4 steps and be there.
Well, I mean, I understand, but like, say. So it's not a small beast.
So that was so I can loop.
Bigger than.
Be my friend.
I cast friends!
Hold on. Where were the Hydras? Were they north?
East.
They were east.
There's one Hydra.
One
Hydra.
Hydra.
That you saw.
That we noticed.
But I mean, even though they're fast, they still have a little ways to travel. And it's not really that they're fast; they're just huge. They take giant steps.
So it's got shit off.
How far will we make it before the Hydra shows up?
If that is the Hydra
Can I
that we're
cast?
talking about,
Yeah,
you'll be
Hydra
fine.
could be like a super soaker.
If that's
Bad Hydra! Bad!
If that's
Can
the
I?
Hydra
Oh,
they
can I
have,
cast? Is it my turn?
You just missed a very important piece.
If that's the Hydra that they have.
No, I keep hearing it, which means there's one somewhere else, but we don't know where, so I'm really not concerned at this moment. I'm just worried about whether or not we're going to be able to get out of the city. Because if we can get out of the city with these 3 idiots following us, we can take them on.
Why don't? Ooh, okay, but all right.
So are we still going this way? Or
No. Yes.
We're going south.
No.
We're going south.
No.
You're behind
If
them. Let
you're
them do
behind
their
them.
thing.
You're behind him.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna. Can I cast something real quick?
What? Yeah.
Pass without a
alright.
trace.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna only involve him and I, right?
Yep.
Okay. Book it east.
Okay. I gotta do my turn.
Or like duck behind a house
No,
or
it's-
something.
It's free for all at this point. That was just to see what you guys do, and this
Oh.
is what you're all fighting.
Okay. Yeah, so
Try
we're
and
gonna.
book it. Just don't circle down. This is all like construction, and I know that 'cause I know the city. So we've back here.
Okay.
On the front of a house, like a broken building, something clear that you're gonna see on the side of the road. I'm gonna hang the cultist.
That's metagaming.
Yeah, he can.
I'll just keep an eye out.
Well, I'm not directly telling you. I'm just saying, like, how am I gonna otherwise express that? I'm hanging it there.
Just let the guards pass. You fall on them, start stabbing them with your little daggers. Die! Die! Oatmeal and Ducky are
don't
with
have
us
the
too.
big-
Yeah, so we're.
Yep.
Running.
So we're gonna loop through
Oh,
the.
Oatmeal's
over
carrying
these.
Ducky.
Oatmeal's carrying Ducky.
He doesn't do
Ha
that.
ha ha ha.
He only carries him.
Well, then Ducky's gonna die because he's gonna get left behind.
You should carry
Ducky's a human. He can keep pace.
He can keep pace.
I thought he was like.
All right, so we're
a
running.
troll or something.
We see him duck to the left in a building, or in a row
See
of
them do
buildings.
that? Or because the distance you were back behind them, you wouldn't necessarily.
Yeah,
Okay, then we
that's what
continue
it's
south.
Yep.
And we run all the way until we run into orcs. Who are guarding. And I go, where'd they go?
The orcs kind of just look at you, confused.
I turn to the guards. Ask them, where'd they go?
And the guards said, "Oh, they understood you. They're just dumb."
Did you see a big tall guy and a little short person run past here?
They kind of nod and they point to you two.
Big tall guy. Thank you. I was sitting here going, oh, this will be good. Great linguistics. Big tall guy. Short guy.
Did you see any other big and tall person go past?
Before us.
Oh, it's a
The
big
one that
dragon.
has his finger up his nose kind of like pops it out and just kind of shakes his head.
Thanks for nothing.
So we turn to the 3 guards. They didn't go this way.
You
Let's go
guys
back and
go
see-
back towards the marketplace.
Let's go back and see if we can find the trail.
Okay, so you're gonna lead them back? You're gonna tell them to go back?
We're gonna go back, and then about halfway to the marketplace, I say, well, they were originally found in the barracks,
Poor district.
poor district. You guys go check the poor district real quick.
Or the barracks works because it's been turned into sort of.
You guys go check the barracks that way, and we'll check those barracks.
To the
Middle class.
Southwest, and I'm pointing towards the northwest of the barracks.
Oh, so you're gonna go northwest?
No, I'm gonna fake until they can't see us. I tell them to go down this way. I'm gonna go up this way.
They nod and they run off into that direction, and they recruit a bunch of other guards that they run into to run in that direction with them.
I stop and I look around real quick to see if I can figure out where they went.
Suddenly, a horn blasts in the distance
From which direction?
from the center square, and people start booking it in different directions in what seems to be a search.
I look at him. Obviously, they didn't go to the barracks. They didn't go south. They wouldn't run back to the marketplace. They had to have gone into the middle class
We
section.
gotta go and look.
We gotta go into middle class section. Go, 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 and we take off.
Okay.
So are we hiding in a building?
They're probably trying to go east. We know this.
We're gonna try and keep moving, but before we are we gonna try and keep moving? What are we gonna do?
So can I cure wounds myself?
Alright. Find a, there's places under construction. It looks like construction's been sped up a lot. Because as it was when you guys lost the city, it was more destroyed rather than being built up on. Now it looks like it's being built up, but it looks like the horns, when people left the area and started guarding the areas around it so that people couldn't get in, because it'd be easier to hide in there and no one assumes you got in.
Are you gonna cast cure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and do
yeah,
that.
now.
And while he's doing that,
Indeed.
I am going to talk to my chipmunk, and I'm going to send him to go and find Bruno
Dude, really?
and
Stop
tell
rolling
him
your dice.
where we are,
I mean, it's,
because he can talk to animals too.
so if you could, hey, if you can do something as well, that'd be fantastic.
So I'm gonna try and cure him also. Can I just do a heal kit?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I do a perception roll to see if they happen to leave anything behind for us? To try and figure out where they went?
You see a little chipmunk scurry up to you and Brunner.
Oh shit. I pull out my dagger. No, I'm just kidding. I swear to God, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I almost died of looks.
I'd have never come back.
I'd be
I'd
dead.
kill myself off, and I would come back.
We see the chipmunk. I tell Cypher to grab it so we can and duck into a house. That way I can.
I grab it, I pick it up. Where'd they go? I put it back down.
It doesn't work for you, but it does for me.
Does it go anywhere?
No.
It runs up into Brunner and hides in its beard.
God fucking damn it.
Why does he-
Why doesn't he like me? He doesn't know I killed or knocked him out. You told him he fell flat on his face. He has no knowledge of it.
He just doesn't like you.
Well, I can't help it, I'm black.
How do I do a heal kit?
Okay, I
I
can.
just do the 1d4 damage.
We,
Or do 6?
I can talk to animals. I need 10 minutes.
Okay, he talks with animals real quick.
I don't know what that means.
He's talking with animals.
I want to cast Spirit Seeker,
yeah.
but it's a ritual.
Yeah, so 10 minutes go by.
So I asked the chipmunk, where'd they go?
They went this way!
Well, let's follow the
That
chipmunk.
voice is awesome. I love it.
Huh?
He said it hates his voice. I said I love the voice.
Wiggly, 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 wiggly!
I pull out my dagger and stab it.
Roll d20.
I'm just.
Roll d20.
No!
Roll d20, Brian.
Can't take it
I
back,
heard stomping
Steve.
of feet. I thought she was running at me. Alright, so we follow the chipmunk.
Wiggly, 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 wiggly!
And we come upon these two.
Around him, around him, around him!
Okay, thank you.
So I pick him up and I kiss his foot.
He gives you little chipmunk kisses.
Put him back in a little leaf pouch.
Well, we're fucked.
So, what you guys don't realize, because you wouldn't have heard this, because of how far you were up ahead, they're sending a Hydra after you two.
It was the Hydra, not a Hydra. So it could
The
be some-
Hydra.
When
a
they say
Hydra,
the Hydra, you know, you don't know how many Hydras
I
they
don't
have.
care.
or which
It's a
ones are
fucking
Well,
Hydra.
no, I'm saying this to him. You don't necessarily know.
So,
you assume there's
Do
only
you
one.
mean that
So, yeah.
there was a Hydra over in East?
Yeah, but he didn't specify. He said the.
Well, maybe that's the only one, considering it's
Yeah. Maybe.
the
But right now
Maybe.
we're pretty much effed.
We're pretty much screwed. We either fight the whole town or go hang out with Hydra.
Unless it's
can we try
that
to climb
one
the wall?
Hydra.
Unless it's a one Hydra.
We try to sneak over to the east gate.
Are we in
How
a tall
fucking
building?
obvious is a Hydra gonna be if it's moving past us in the
Pretty
mid?
obvious.
Okay, can I perception check?
Sure.
Do I even need to?
I was gonna say I climb to the top of the building, use a spyglass, this time with the correct end, and try and
Oh.
see if the Hydra is
So,
at the
healing
east
kit?
entrance.
Perception.
Yeah,
check.
I'm sorry. You don't want this one.
Trust me, I rolled a 1 on my cure wounds, so
13.
Right, you don't
many
necessarily
hit-
see anything.
So while he's
To
here,
the east or to the south?
Either.
can you empty out my stuff? And can
Yeah,
put
I give him
armor?
a shit.
I mean, you're inside, so you don't.
1d6
Well, you're inside
plus
the
maximum number
the
of
city
hit
walls,
die.
so.
I saved these for you.
Appreciate it.
I thought they'd sell for many gold. I said that under my breath, so you didn't hear me.
Where's the cart, guys?
We left the cart.
It's outside over the hill still.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the west.
To the south.
You guys didn't take the cart with you.
Oh, then to the west.
No, it was to the south because we left it out.
You lived
Yeah,
on the
it
other side of the
was-
hill in the west. You guys left it there when you went to go scope out the south,
No,
and you
no.
decided not to go back to the
I
cart.
thought you dragged me into this near the city with the cart.
Yeah,
No,
thought
I
so
just
too.
Oh, you dragged me. Okay.
Okay. So, you hear another alarm sound,
You're gonna just take 7, by the way.
and then
That's fine.
you hear a voice loudly over what seems to be the entire city. You know it's like magic to amplify a voice.
It's the potion master, isn't it?
Biomancer.
It's the potion master, isn't it?
You hear a familiar voice.
It's your little
Do I
buddy
know which voice
turned
it
on
is?
us.
Yes. You know.
Is it Frank?
Good, because I rolled a 15, I would have figured it out.
It's Frank. I came for titties. No I'm kidding.
Sticks for the gold.
I have 4.
You hear the voice call out that they have found the last remaining heroes of Hark.
Shit!
Good job. I'm just kidding. That's cool.
By this time, they're being brought in into the city currently, into the city square,
So now we gotta go save Frank and Abnormal.
to be hung up and killed.
Which ones do they have?
The only 2 remaining.
Is Frank and Abby normal?
Andro.
Whatever.
We really fucked a pooch on this one. I want you all to know this.
I think it all it started when we lost Harnick. Just kind of left to us
Nathan's
about
just
to die.
punishing us for punishing me for losing Harnick.
He's punishing us.
Are you guys
For
gonna
you
go
losing
to
Harnick
like
and
the
him
outer
having to
rim
add
of
them.
the
We're
minutes so
gonna
you
go
can kind of see what's going on?
We are.
A distance away that only the person with the spyglass can see, or are you gonna get close enough where you can all kind of see?
Say spyglass.
Spyglass
Well,
sounds
no,
good.
you know what? Me and you can still walk around freely. They think we're guards.
That's correct. You guys get the spyglass, hide. We go.
We're gonna go to the marketplace.
Hey, can you real quick remember that one thing that you do where you turn something invisible? Can you like do that on a blanket or something? We kind of huddle in.
Can you just do it on?
His-
If you
I
do it,
have
no,
to do it
wait.
to a creature.
If you do it on me, wouldn't it turn everything I wear invisible as well?
So
Well,
then she'd go under the robe
wait.
and be
No, yeah.
invisible.
Then she can go under my
It's
cloak.
It's
because
okay.
then she
Essentially,
can-
we're asking: is this the Harry Potter cloak? We
No.
can just.
It's
No.
okay.
Okay.
Cast it on
No?
him.
Okay.
Because she's small enough.
Well, I'm also small, and I can go into Oatmeal's pouch, and Oatmeal is not suspected of being
Right.
baddies.
So he can
So
grow
I'm
over
gonna
like a
net.
little shell over
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna be an Oatmeal shell.
Okay.
If she can just fit in his
Yeah.
pouch, Oatmeal will be
Easy.
following us.
Yeah, but it'll like grow over so they can't
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
you.
And then
Is that
you're
what you're wanting?
invisible.
Invisible, yeah.
Sure.
Before we leave, cast that trace. Can you cast that?
Pass without a trace.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
That way, she's a little bit more quiet.
not
You
that it
do keep
matters.
in mind for a
sneeze.
duration, each
I
creature you
will.
choose within 30 feet of me.
So not that it matters, but I'm just gonna do it just in case for I don't know why. But I'm gonna cast detect poison and disease. It lets me know anything poisoned or diseased within 30 feet of me.
So you guys are gonna head to the city square.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything else.
When you guys make it there, you see in the city square a large crowd is gathered.
We see 2 people strung up we don't know. Ah, fuck them. Walk out.
Only problem is we do know them.
You see Andorel
I was kind of hoping they got the wrong people.
tied to a stake, not necessarily strung up, just a stake.
Brothers.
Same with
kill
Frank.
us. And so is Luke.
Frank is tied up with heavy duty chains.
Just Frank Strong.
So Frank can change into things that are strong.
So, if I can free Frank,
Pretty much.
As
Free
you-
Frank, we might be doing pretty good.
I was thinking to myself, I wasn't.
Don't worry.
I was just talking out loud. My bad.
Please don't yell at me.
You guys, the herbalist, is pacing in front of them, giving a speech to the cultists.
Wasn't he in the secret part?
Okay, back.
It has to
Took
be
us a
that
while to
important.
get to Harnick.
Well, no, it also has to be that important. They're the original heroes, and he's trying to bring back the fire.
As he's pacing in front of the crowd of cultists and allies of the Biomancer and mercenaries that have been hired, pretty much this army that's growing inside the city that was once lost by Cyber.
Just throwing that out there.
He announces, "Here we have the last two remaining members of the Heroes of Harnick. The ones who defied our master and sent him into his sleep. But also, just remember, if it weren't for the heroes, our master would not have a chance to return. Due to the negligence of their leader, a priori, who has passed already. Our master shall awaken."
How long ago did a priori die?
Roy died a while ago. He was a human.
150?
I run to the graveyard and cast True Resurrection on a priori.
Like
Longer than 200 years ago.
ago.
Worth a shot. Y'all see where I was going with that one.
Yeah,
Fired up
that's
on
why I
you.
was.
He led a very healthy lifestyle. So he lived to be well over 100 years old, but still a long time ago.
So,
So, he says, to commemorate the coming of our master within the next few seasons, we shall now execute these two.
so how far am I away from Frank?
Not close enough for whatever you're planning. As
Already shooting it down.
his voice starts to trail off, and he walks up to Frank, and he kind of smacks him in the face a little bit, just kind of like a
Oh, you.
yeah. And then Afriel or Andoril is sitting there tied up to the post, and he reaches into Andoril's cloak, pulls out a dagger, because he did not take Andoril's cloak off, and then suddenly just stabs him with it.
Get off!
Fly, you fools.
Fly, you fools.
Anyway,
Can you say that?
No.
Oh, that's worth a shot.
how far away are you guys from, like, at this point, watching, like, in the crowd? Like, far enough away, or
60 feet.
6 feet? Andoril notices you. He just shakes his head. And then, the herbalist pulls out his sword, chops off Andoril's head.
Your brother's gonna be so pissed.
I caused that. Awesome.
Hmm?
You said I caused that. That's fantastic.
Then, don't feel, I'm sorry. He looks at Frank, and Frank just curses and just tries to ignore him. Like, just, And, just as the herbalist goes to raise a sword, Frank whistles. Suddenly, Hank bursts through the crowd, blowing everyone over. All of you make dexterity saving throws.
That's a crit.
Yes.
You're doing it for oatmeal.
13.
What'd you roll?
3.
You and Oatmeal are knocked out of the way because Hank is on a mission. You two are able to jump out of the way just in time as he mows through the group.
I don't jump on Hank's back and ride. Yeah, son! No.
Hank runs up, slashes the ropes, and as he does, a huge volley of arrows takes down Hank, murdering Hank. But Frank is able to turn into a bird and fly away.
Damn it.
In the distance, you hear a scream of anguish coming from the direction that Frank just flew away.
Is there chaos?
Huh?
Is there chaos? Essentially?
What are you saying?
Well, is there chaos?
Everybody got knocked to the sides and everything. People milling around.
Yeah, people are going nuts trying to, but at the same time, the scream you hear is Frank, because him and Hank were best friends.
Run.
Frank
Let's
should
run.
be pissed.
Let's get the fuck out of here. While we still can. While they're still distracted. Let's get the fuck out.
I don't want to settle for that.
Oh, we're kind of too weak to do
Right,
much.
but
Can I do anything? I'm in Oatmeal's pouch. Can Oatmeal do anything to help?
Hank,
that-
I think we should leave. He can at least try to bring back Andro.
I mean, Andrel's decapitated, but if you can get to him later and have time to perform a ceremony that does not draw attention, you can try.
We can
bringing Andrel
get
back.
something off the body and then leave. Just walk up and take his cloak. Like, I like this cloak.
What are you guys doing right now?
We're running the fuck out.
Just in the opposite direction.
Book it out east.
As you guys run, you hear cheering as they lift Andrel's body, and the leader, the
So,
herbalist,
never mind.
holds up his head.
I don't need his body.
I was gonna say,
I can provide a new body if the original no longer exists.
No longer exists.
Ah, shit, so I wouldn't use
so
the body.
if you want, I mean, I could run up there and grab something. I'm invisible.
Very true.
Or he could, or some. I can't give ideas.
I can be a grave digger. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm thinking. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And a lot of cultists run up and start cutting fur away from Hank as a memento of their victory over Hank. Because Hank was part of the fall of the Violancer.
Who should you bring back? Frank or Andro, or Hank or Andro? They both could be very useful. And I think if we brought back Hank, Frank would be pretty grateful.
Oh, I mean, we're gonna have to do grave robbing, but whatever. Let's get out of Harnick.
Again,
Yeah.
run.
You guys are able to make it out without necessary detection because of the celebration that's going. Everyone is all but forgotten for the time being of the silly Dragonborn and the traitorous gnome who led them to the heroes.
What are we gonna do now? Hank's dead,
don't know.
Andro's dead. And Harnick's still pretty populated. We can't go back to Carrion. Carrion, whatever.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of doesn't really apply to anything, but I'm gonna just pray to Bahamut for like some guidance.
Anyway, help.
I mean, because I'm kind of still trying to take my tenants and whatnot, and that whole restitution thing. If my foes wreak ruin on the world, it's because I failed to
Give
stop
me a
them.
percentile die and give me the prayer.
I want to make stupid decisions.
You want to make stupid
Percentile.
decisions?
What's percentile again?
The D10s.
Like what?
That one. There should be another D10 in there.
This one.
I don't know. To go up to 10.
Mhm.
Yes. 41.
Do the
Add
prayer?
anything to that?
If you give me a good enough prayer.
Blessed Bahamut, I feel I failed you. I'm completely lost and don't feel I deserve to be, under your care anymore. So if you feel I should be under your care, give me a sign. If not, I will just become a vagabond and roam the world. Lost forever.
You hear a voice in your head as the voice symbol on your chest glows. And it says, "You have not failed me, my child. Your task is vengeance."
Okay. So that's right.
We need to go to the forest and find some boars.
This is not World of Warcraft, Brian.
It worked in the episode. We'll get strong enough to defeat them. We just need to get a sword of 1,000 truths. Is there a sword of 1,000 truths in D&D?
I mean, I can make one.
Can you make one after we kill a whole bunch of boars? For 2 months straight?
With the Eye of the Tiger playing in the background.
No, with oatmeal in the background playing Eye of the Tiger.
How else do you think it would happen?
Can you bring me a paper towel? My bottle of juice seems to be leaking.
I don't exactly know.
Our luck, we go to go kill a boar, the first boar kills us all. Unless it's a dragon boar, then it dies.
Yeah, because dragon boars are a thing, Brian.
They're baby dragons. Stupid decision.
Fuck! Can't even sit down, I'm so pissed right now.